Watson on the tackle.
Lebanon in that power eye trying to root him out of there, and Lebanon came out on a couple of those plays in that wide double slot to see how Oakland would adjust to that. Don't be surprised to see Lebanon stay in that wide set a couple of times, perhaps throw the football, maybe spread them out, and then attack them right up the middle.
2nd and 9 for the Blue Devils as they bring Lannon and Lassiter to the near side, split Jones to the far side. 3 wide outs out for the Blue Devils. Quick look into Jones, complete at the 40, got the first down to the 36-yard line.
John Bryan, that was awfully close to a late hit by the Oakland DB.
What we were screaming over here, we thought he went in with his helmet gear, which would be a spear, illegal spear. And I don't see how he missed it, but no flag, no penalty. It is a first down. Good catch and run by Justin Jones.
Terry, what about the numbers on that catch?
Tommy, that's a pickup of 9 for Lebanon and a first down at the Oakland 36.
Blue Devils starting this drive at the 20 or at the Oakland 36. And again, they shift into that power eye with the double wide out set. And they give it to Ross. He had a hole, broke a tackle. Ross has got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over the 30 down to the 25-yard line. Antoine Ross very close to another Lebanon first down. He just refuses to go down. They'll spot it at the 27.
If you don't put a helmet and wrap up Antoine Ross, he's going to slither and get loose and pick up some more yardage. After first contact, he is very dangerous. Terry, what about Antoine tonight?
Tommy, with that pickup tonight, that gives Ross 82 yards on 19 carries.
Ross running superbly tonight. Picks up, well, almost 9.5 on the carry. 2nd down and very short. Ross in motion now to the wide side. Lebanon down. Lannon wants to throw, fires. He's got almost intercepted. He had his man. The pass was a little bit late getting there. Went right into the hands of Wardell Alsop, who could not hold it. He slung it backwards, and it went toward another Oakland player, which is Ogletree, I think, or not. Yes, it is Ogletree, playing safety. And he had a shot at it, but it falls harmlessly to the ground. It'll be 3rd down and a half yard for the first down for the Blue Devils.
Lebanon started Ross in motion, that little gangster series where they'll send him up the far sideline, and we had some people down in that route.
Lebanon now with 3 wide outs, and Lannon straight ahead with a quarterback sneak. He's got the first down all the way to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Lebanon at the Oakland 25. Lebanon trying to get down there and get some points on the board. 7:58 to play in the 3rd quarter. There is no score in what lots of folks were figuring would be an Oakland blowout here tonight.
Lebanon has fought them tooth and nail and has confused Oakland a little bit with all these offensive formations and the shifts in and out of the power eye.
Lebanon has carried the fight in this ball game. There is no doubt about that. Chase Lannon split wide left. Man in motion is Antoine Ross. And down the line to throw. Looking, firing, and intercepted and out of bounds. At the 13-yard line, making a great one-handed interception was James Smith, the junior, at the 13-yard line. Lebanon drives from their 20 to the Oakland 13 and gives it up on an interception.
John, a nice one-handed grab by Smith to make the interception.
Unbelievable catch, defensive play by Oakland, Tommy. He stretched out one-handed, gathered it in, then kept his composure and got both feet in bounds for the interception.
They'll spot it at the 14-yard line. Oakland will put it in play at their own 14. Alsop is the quarterback. Hathaway is the fullback. Ogletree is the tailback. And they give it to Hathaway, the fullback, and he blasts out of there. Breaks free, 30, 35, 40. Ridden down and caught from behind up at the 42-yard line. DeJuan Hathaway. Lebanon had Lassiter and Schaefer, 2 of the 3 or 4 blue shirts that ran him down. But it's enough for the first down and a big play to get out of the hole for Oakland.
Little belly play where they pull the guard, kick the defensive end, and let Hathaway get up behind that pulling guard and read the block.
3 wideouts now for Oakland. Alsop down the line, turns it up, hit as he crosses the 45. Rips out to the 48-yard line, going to pick up about 5 on the carry. Alsop on the option play down the line. Decided to keep it and turn it up and gets 5.
John, that's where he's so dangerous. He kind of pumps on that fake, and he's got the wheels to make something happen.
That's why you got to stick your helmet in his chin every play and don't give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oakland now sends 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. Also pitch back to, and here goes Ogletree over midfield, over the 45, over the 43, down to the 41-yard line. Flag comes in. Look for a face mask call, but hang on and let's see what. And that will be the call against Lebanon at the 41-yard line.
Looked like the last man in on the play got flagged. The flag came in just a little late. And the mark off.
And that's going to be the biggie
against the Blue Devils. That we did not need. Lebanon had driven the football deep into Oakland territory. The interception turns it over, and now Oakland threatening themselves as they are 1st and 10.
Double wide out set for the Patriots at the Lebanon 26. Alsop wants to throw, fires incomplete at the 20. Throwing for Alvin McDermott, the 5'10", 183-pound junior at the 20. It goes right through his hands as he was on one knee at the 20-yard line.
Alsop on the season, 31 of 65 coming into this football game, throwing the football about 47%. Terry has yet to make a completion tonight.
You're right, Tommy. Is also with that incompletion, 0 of 3 tonight.
Alsop sets his ball club. Wide outs left, lone setback. Ogletree to the near side, hemmed in and stopped at the 25. He may have gotten a yard on the play. Good defense for the Blue Devils. Hackett was there. Lassiter was there. Also in there for the Blue Devils was Jonathan Forrest.
John, the Blue Devils are swarming to the football.
Defensively tonight, Tommy, as of last week also, they are team tackling. You know, one of them's getting an arm on them, then the next one a shoulder pad, then the next one a helmet, and closing the deal. And that's what it's going to take, especially against a fleet-footed backfield like Oakland.
3rd down and 9 for Oakland. Big play right here, both ball clubs. Midway of the 3rd period, and there is no score. Oakland deep in Lebanon territory. Also back to throw. Looks, fired down the middle. Touchdown. He threw to Desmond Rhodes, a 6', 187-pound senior. Caught it at the goal line, stepped into the end zone, wide open behind the Lebanon defense.
He got behind Antoine Ross on the far sideline. Desmond Rhodes with the touchdown reception. That's his first catch for a TD this year. John, you've got the call of the PAT attempt.
Colby Wright in to attempt the point after. The holder is Victor Stevenson. The snap is called for. It's back. It's on the tee. The kick is up. It looks good. It's long enough. It is good. So Oakland finally gets on the scoreboard. 5:16 to go in the 3rd quarter of play. They go up 7-0. This sideline report is brought to you by Ron's Family Hair Design, located on North Cumberland, Lebanon. Go by and see Ron in the game and get a haircut and a style. All your friends at Ron would like to wish the Blue Devils of good luck this year. We'll take it back to the station. Your score, Oakland 7, Lebanon nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
86 yards in 6 plays. Desmond Rhodes scoring the touchdown on a 25-yard pass from Waddell Alsop. Kobe Wright kicks the extra point. It's 7-0 Oakland.
And Wright will kick it off with a pretty good breeze behind him back now. Long and deep. Logue going to field it at the 1 and step into the end zone, but gets away with it. And they come to the near side, give it to Ross. Ross breaks a tackle at the 10 to the 15, trying to slide outside. He's at the 20, ridden out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And had he not slipped, he might have had a little more yardage. He almost went down back near the 5-yard line, but managed to keep that knee from touching and gets out to the 22.
John, Antoine did a good job of running after he tripped, and Andre Logue almost was in the end zone when he caught it.
I thought his back foot slipped into the end zone. The official looked at it and didn't stop the play, let it go on.
1st and 10 Blue Devils just outside their own 21-yard line. Lebanon will shift again into that power I. Chad Lannon at the controls, and they give it to Ross. Comes out of there. 25-30. Ross 35, 40. Out over the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Antoine Ross finding a big hole. Rips off a bunch of yardage. That'll put the speedster over the 100-yard mark, I think. Up to the 42.
After he breaks the line of scrimmage, he's still making people miss. Terry, what about it?
Tommy, from the 21, he's tackled at the 42. That's a 21-yard pickup by Ross, who now has 103 yards on 20 carries.
Outstanding effort. The offensive line gets him that first crease, and then Antoine makes a miss.
Double wide out set for the Blue Devils. Lassiter in the slot right. Jones in the slot left. Handed off up the middle, and the fullback Beasley powering for 2-3 yards all the way up to the 45. Derek Beasley lowers his head and gets 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Blue Devils from their own 45-yard line.
Lebanon goes to that wide look, tries to split Oakland's defensive front. They've got 4 down linemen who are always down. They will perhaps have a standing defensive end on one side or the other. The other guy drops off in the flat.
Chase Lanning split in wide to the right. The lone wide out. Power eye for the Blue Devils. Man in motion is Antoine Ross. And out, rolling out, wants to throw. A lot of room. Chad Lanning going to tuck it and run. He's over the 48 to the 49 to the 50-yard line and inside Oakland territory at the 49.
John, Tony McCarver was trying to get some depth and get deep on that Oakland secondary. Chad pulled it down and got good yardage.
He did, Tommy. He kind of rolled it out a little quicker probably than the play was supposed to develop, and got it outside, saw some open running space, and picked up some valuable yardage.
3rd down and 1. Jones in the ball game now is the wide out to the right. Chase Lanning split left. Power eye formation for the Blue Devils. And they give it to Antoine Ross. Got some room. Ross coming to the near side. Slides outside to the 45. Down to the 40. Breaks a tackle. Inside the 35. Down to the 34-yard line. Flags all over the field.
Oakland very nearly with a late hit as the defensive end, Essex Johnson, came in there, I thought, kind of late on Antoine. There will be a couple of flags.
It'll take a while for them to sort this.
Yeah, there's 3 flags kind of bunched together back there. Bill Harris and his officiating crew discussing it right now. They're talking to Lanning, trying to figure out what's what. Face mask. Holding against Lebanon. Offset. Does
Will
the play stand?
Or will it come back? They'll bring it back. Offsetting penalties. It'll bring up 3rd down and a yard again. What a run by Antoine Ross.
Terry, what about that run?
Tommy, Ross finally tackled at the 34. 15-yard pickup by Ross, but of course they're going to bring it back because of the penalty.
Man, that was a nice-looking run, John Bryan, as he just zigged and zagged and wouldn't give up.
How many times have we seen the extra effort he's given tonight? It's just been extraordinary. I mean, he does not give up on that first hit, 2nd or 3rd.
3rd and 1 for the Blue Devils. A long yard to go for the first down. Football at the 49 of Oakland. Chad Lanning, quick opener. Beasley's got the first down, I think. They push him back, but if they give him his forward progress, he had it. But let's see, he's not going to get a good spot at all.
Well, that's going to be right at the stick. Now, there's one official who's in a good spot, and he's given up his spot. So they're going to bring the chains across the way to measure this one.
I don't think it's there from where they spotted it,
John,
but I thought he had it easily.
You got it.
The chains is going to be short about 1 inch, and that's what it's going to be. I mean, 2 inches short. Couldn't believe one official had the spot about a half a yard further downfield, and he gave his up for the other spot. So regardless, it's going to be 4th and 2 inches.
Well, right here, you're down 7, 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go in the 3rd period. I think you go for it right here out near midfield.
I don't think you have any other choice right now.
Gotta go.
Get late in the 3rd period. 2:23 to play in quarter 3. Lebanon trailing Oakland 7-0. But the Blue Devils on a drive. They have 4th down and a couple of inches, and the Blue Devils will go for it.
They're going to stack it up in there. Oakland's got that goal line defense. Look for the quarterback